Welcome to this tutorial on how to fill out Survey123 for the TrashBlitz portion of the California EcoBlitz. Let's get into it. As you're out in the field collecting data, looking for trash and sorting and categorizing it, you will want to enter that data into this data collection sheet, which we have a short link for you here. On this data collection sheet, you will also see a QR code. This QR code, if you scan it with a QR code reader, will take you to the survey, which is the Survey123 link, and that is what this tutorial is about to show you how to do. You can also access the Survey123 link by entering this short link as well. Keep in mind that short links like this are case sensitive, so as you enter them, make sure you're capitalizing the parts that you see on the screen capitalized. Let's get into the actual filling out of the survey itself. To do that, I'll go out of this screen and over to the survey. The survey is going to be looking like this, and what you'll see are some directions, some data collection tips as well. We're going to ask you a few questions. Some of these questions are required and some questions are not. So let's assume you've scanned the QR code or you've entered the short link and you are now here at this data collection survey. One thing that you'll want to enter is team size. How many people are actually gathering data? Enter an integer here, you can see with the 1, 2, 3 mark. When you go to select the date, that will default to whatever date it is currently. You can always backdate this if you're entering the data at a later point. You'll want to identify the trash location site. We've indicated school, park, creek, river, beach, or other. So if you've chosen one of these places, select these. If you've chosen a different place, please select other. Also, keep track of how long you're searching at a site by the half-hour intervals, 0 to a half hour, half to 1 hour, and so on. As you're finding trash, we ask you to categorize it and count it. Use the data collection sheet with tally marks and to get those numbers written down, but ultimately you'll want to enter that integer number here. Glass, if you're finding broken pieces of glass from one bottle, please count the total number of pieces. The same holds true for metal. If you're finding, say, an aluminum can that's broken into 2 parts, count that aluminum can then as 2 pieces of trash total. For paper and cardboard, same rules apply. If you find paper or cardboard and something has been broken into more than 1 piece, count the total number of pieces that you have. If you find nothing for any of these integers, just go ahead and mark as 0. When it comes to plastic, please record any kind of plastic that you're finding in plastic only. And again, if a plastic bottle or bag has been broken up into multiple pieces, please enter all of those pieces. And if you find none, enter 0. For your older students or for your younger students, challenge them to look at only the plastic trash and consider it. Is it mostly food packaging? Is it mostly drink packaging like cups and lids? Or is it smoking related, say cigarette butts and lighters? And if you find that plastics are another type of trash that don't fit these categories, go ahead and mark other. When it comes to other trash, you might find something that's hard to categorize. Maybe it's not only plastic or it's not only metal. Maybe it's a composite, like say a juice pouch. Go ahead and mark it as other trash. We ask that you take an image of whatever it is that you have collected, and if you can get the location, that'd be wonderful. Please avoid getting any students' faces in here. When you tap this image, it will activate the camera, and Survey123 is going to ask to use your camera. Please go ahead and allow it to access your camera. The final step is to set your map point. With your map point, you'll want to tap the map once to activate it, and then you'll want to tap this bullseye right here, which will take and zoom you to wherever you are located. If you get an error message saying that it cannot find your location due to privacy settings, you can go ahead and drag this map to wherever you're at, and you can scale in and out either by pinching the screen or by hitting the plus and minus buttons. So you can actually manually set your point where you're at, and then you could go ahead and tap submit. And that's all you have to do in order to fill out the survey for the TrashBlitz portion of the California 2019 EcoBlitz.